the laws of anime. The 3-episode rule. Anime of all genres follow a certain set of laws which are necessary to follow if a studio wants to make a series that will be great and well received by its audience. One of these laws, which many avid viewers and reviewers of anime are more than aware of, is the 3-episode rule. The 3-episode rule is rather simple in what it means. It is the belief that an animated series needs to captivate its audience within 3 episodes, or else it will fail. This rule is incredibly important to, and arguably religiously followed by, viewers with limited free time in their schedules to dedicate to watching anime. Usually a series that follows this rule sets up the first and second episode to establish characters and the basics of the world around them, with the third giving its viewers one of the main focal points of the series' storyline. For example, a character discovering they have magical powers, the reveal of the main antagonist, or the death of an important character that sparks a change in our protagonist, something that will keep its audience wanting more. A few examples include Attack on Titan. Episode 1 builds tension, Episode 2 shows the immediate aftermath, and Episode 3 begins a larger military structure. But it's the early shocking events that hook viewers instantly. Demon Slayer. The first episode hits hard emotionally, and by Episode 3, Tanjiro's story and stakes are crystal clear. Death Note, within 3 episodes, the entire cat and mouse dynamic between Light and L is already forming, giving viewers a clear sense of the long-term conflict. Bear in mind that the 3-episode rule is one of many laws of anime that are necessary for a series to be considered great, and a series cannot achieve guaranteed success solely by following this rule alone. For example, a series that follows this rule, yet fails on another key element, like visuals, would struggle to maintain its audience. Even if the story hooks you early, poor animation quality or inconsistent art direction can break immersion and push viewers away just as quickly as they were pulled in. It's incredibly rare that a series succeeds when it goes against this rule. One example of a series that did succeed is Cowboy Bebop. However, it does follow a variation of the rule that some people believe extends the law from 3 episodes to 6. At 3 episodes watched, the result is roughly 1 hour of anime. At 6 episodes, that's about 2 hours. For many people, even 1 hour of free time is difficult to fit into schedules alongside work, school, and everything else. So asking for 2 hours is a much bigger commitment. The reason why Cowboy Bebop works while seemingly ignoring this rule comes down to a few key factors. First, its episodic nature means each episode is a self-contained experience, almost like a short film. So the hook isn't one big moment, but a consistent tone and style. Second, its visuals, direction, and music are strong enough to carry viewer interest even without an immediate overarching plot hook. And finally, the total series length, just over 20 episodes, is relatively short compared to many other anime. So even if it takes longer to fully click, the overall commitment is still manageable. The truth is, the 3-episode rule isn't really a hard law. It's more of a reflection of modern viewing habits. In a world where there are thousands of anime to choose from and where media is becoming quicker and shorter, a series doesn't just need to be good, it needs to be worth your time almost immediately. And if it isn't, there's always another show waiting to take its place.
The only reason you can even live here is because of what I done. I busted my tail to dig that gate.
For criminy sakes, you always say the same thing when you're losing. We all dug that gate together, and you know it.